Yo, what's good? What's happening? We back. Brand new episode 3 from the Ring Podcast. It's your boy Chris today. Got the boy Trail Sav here.
You're
Tyler's here.
Yo.
All right, cool. If you watching us on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with the people. Let them know you rocking with us on YouTube Media. Follow us on Twitter as well. 3's from the Ring, 3S from the Ring as well. And like the Facebook page, follow the Facebook page as well. You Tweaking Media. But we got you guys. Another episode. We're back at it. Back-to-back weeks. You guys should be proud of us, man. Proud of us. Despite the fact that we do not have much basketball content to discuss. That's really unfortunate. But we're going to force you guys with probably this is the hardest list among the rankings. Because I think I just went ahead and just did every position. See, once again, you forgot. Y'all don't read damn topic list, my nigga. Horrible. Horrible, G. What's the purpose of me sharing the note?
No, I'll read the topic list, nigga. I just forget after I'll read it.
Yeah,
Not bad, but
man. But anyway,
Marquise Morris about to be 10.
Arguably, all I'm saying is that look, when we go down this list, you're gonna be like, technically, I'm like, I've almost said, look, forwards is gonna be combined, but we're gonna actually keep it real. But either way, we're gonna give you guys some basketball content because it's still the very dreaded slow season. But with that said, speaking of the Morris twins, Marcus Morris actually signed with the Knicks, so they added on solid vet to their team as well. Marcus Morris,
that nigga stay with a job too.
Yes, well, he is the better Morris twin. So shoot. So and athletically,
where's the other brother at?
I think he's with Dallas. I believe I remember saying he re-signed with Dallas. So
yeah, both of them stay with a job.
Hey, look, they solid vets. Markeith, he's the more tough guy vet. So like he does, he's a good presence to have on the court. I mean on the bench. If you need him to play like a good 5-10 minutes, because especially if you short on front court, he'll give you a good 5-10 minutes of ball. And then Marcus, he's the better twin. That he's the better twin. You can play him. He acts like sometimes he think he Kobe. He think he Kobe tendencies, but overall he's a solid player. Like he's a good rotational player to have, especially even at this point of his career. Still a solid player, especially if you need a 4, small ball 5, he'll get the job done. So, but shout out to the Morris twins, G. Happy you guys still employed by the NBA, man. Anyway, before we even discuss top 10 power forwards, because we won't breeze through this, is there any fear that an NBA superstar will get listed in the Diddy trial?
I don't get no fear for nobody. I don't know.
Shocker.
Probably from the past. Like I think out of all the niggas that got listed doing this Diddy stuff, I think the funniest one is Carl Winslow, bro. I think that's the funniest.
I didn't even know he was. See, look, I breezed through the indictment. I didn't get to the names, but Carl Winslow further proves that Family Matters is ass.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
The only reason I'm not shocked is because it's been known that the nigga been on the other side of the fence. So,
yeah, other side of the fence is one thing, but the freak offs is another. You know what I'm saying? Freak offs, that was an Olympic sport. Them niggas was getting IVs, man. In order to get an IV, you had to be medically dehydrated. Them niggas was getting pumped with electrolytes. Continue freaking off. It's crazy. That's a 1,000 bottles of baby oil. However many baby oils you got?
Thousands of baby oils and lube. G.
Yo, we living in a crazy time, man.
Look, man, that dude was a menace for decades, man. Decades, bro. But hey, As I keep telling people, you do not trust mega millionaires and billionaires. A lot of them are very corrupt people. They probably started off as good people, but they're corrupt. The money corrupts. Not saying all of them are bad, but a lot of them got bad in them. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Let's
Billionaires offer everything when it comes to being terrible people. So until further notice.
Yeah, you know you're lying.
Simple as that. But let's go ahead. Hopefully, no NBA players, former or old, present, new, whatever, are not listed. God forbid. Let a former New York Knick get mentioned, G. Let like Patrick Ewing get mentioned, G. His whole legacy's thrown out the window.
Yeah,
Thrown out. John Starks get named. Sick Negro. He fits the description. But anyway.
Well.
Hey, Diddy saw that man choke nigga and say, hey, come to the party. Man. It's a 3
like
a.m.
rough, man. We need a roughneck in here.
Whoa. But let's go ahead and get started. Top 10 power forwards of the going into the 2024-2025 season. I didn't even bother doing honorable mentions because I don't feel like nobody's worth honoring. I'm just being serious. This list was hard to do. Pause. So number 10, Julius Randle.
What's 9?
Yeah.
Evan Mobley.
What Evan Mobley do better than Julius Randle?
I think Evan Mobley is just better defensively. Julius Randle's a better offensive player, but neither one can't stay healthy. And due to positional reasons, they could be arguably higher, but it's a couple of characters due to what actual position they've been playing for the past 2-3 years. They kind of take higher spots in the position. But
I don't know, man. What's 8?
Scotty Barnes.
I'm not Evan. Okay, so the Evan Mobley kind of on the fence about him being Evan Mobley being above him. Scotty Barnes, potential wise, I see what you're saying.
Potential wise, and plus he's consistently. I think he had one of the few players that plays over 75 games since he started. Consistently a 15-7-7 guy. Hey, it's just literally the Raptors are rebuilding. But he's shown solid. He's a solid player. He's honestly a great player. He made the All-Star.
Yeah, he's pretty solid.
I mean, but that's one of them All-Stars. We gotta put you in that type All-Star. Like we need another nigga from a big market, but
oh man, don't get.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably do got Julius Randle higher though.
Julius Randle hurts himself solely because I penalized Julius Randle solely because he got hurt, his health, and the fact that the Knicks still went far without him. And very competitive without him. Evan Mobley, he could be a better player. Donovan Mitchell knew how to pass the ball to center or power forward, front court player.
I'm just waiting to see if you miss some names. So who we got at 7?
Bro, I ain't missed no power forwards. There ain't many.
I'm just saying who we got at 7. I'll let you know if you miss some names, man.
All right, 7, Pascal Siakam.
At 7?
Because of
I'm not mad at that.
Players. We're going to get to that.
7?
There's a reason why.
6.
Number 6, Paolo Banchero. Look, man, Paolo literally has led his team.
I rock for Pablo. I'm just
I see who you got above him.
year
the
two was
thing
he
is,
better than everybody?
I gotta look at this. I might actually flip it, but I got Laurie at number 5. I will honestly, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm swapping Paolo for Laurie. Paolo's
No,
number
I think Laurie at 5 is perfect. I just don't think. I think Pascal should be higher. Who's 4?
number 4 is Zion,
3?
KD,
Okay. 2?
LeBron, and we already know
This
number
that's
1
why
is
this list is ass, bro. Because
this
them niggas
power
not
forward
really
was the
power
worst
forward.
position, G. Power forward was the worst position that I did. It's like, G. So you can't.
So
say
really, if you take off LeBron and KD, Paolo
everybody gets
and
moved up.
yeah,
But technically, those two have been power
You
forwards for like
forgetting Cat.
4 years.
You forgetting Cat.
Cat is technically a center.
He a power forward. He listed as power
Here.
now
forward.
remember we gotta put him as power forward because last
did
week we
say
couldn't
that,
put him
so
as
I
center
was-
because we put him.
Unfortunately, I know you about to hate this. Jaren Jackson Jr., you missing. You
Yeah.
missing him.
Yeah,
He's actually a true power forward. I've been very vocal that he needs to be playing power forward. So, but okay, so technically, by then that really totally changes this list because
I think
Jaren Jackson will be top 5.
I think you're in a situation in which you are listing a hard position. Now, if you're going strictly off what niggas is placed, then these niggas can be anywhere. You know what I mean? Because Bron is how troubled the Lakers been. Bron can be placed at, depending on if Jared Vanderbilt is playing and stuff like that, Bron can be placed at anywhere. Especially like if Rui playing, depending on how Rui playing, do you consider him the power forward over Bron? You know.
I still consider LeBron a power forward technically.
Now, I like the list. I'm probably gonna say Giannis at the 1.
Yes, that's a gimme. That's
Giannis at the 1. I'll probably do KD at the 2. Zion 3. Zion 3. Pascal 4.
I'm really surprised you got Pascal
No.
high.
He's the second best player on the Pacers right now. Was the best player on Toronto. I think we really can't count this season because mid-season trade, stuff like that.
He's adjusting, but he was still solid come playoff time.
He was really solid come playoff time. He won them a game. So he a post spin magician, but I rock with him. I said what? I said Pascal at what?
4.
4. Laurie at 5. Randle at 6. Evan Mobley at 7. Jared Jackson at 8.
you got Banchero at 10 or 9.
I'm like, gee, Payne. I feel like Banchero either got to be top.
Yeah, I forgot Banchero. Okay, switch Banchero. So marketing at 5, Banchero. No, marketing at 5. Then I did Randle, right? Randle at 6.
Right. I'm putting Randle no matter what. That's just me personally.
I think Randle kept that Knicks team afloat before this whole Villanova shit, bro.
Yeah, but
I really can't disrespect that.
I respect it as well. But recency, he's been hurt in the most crucial moments the past 2 years, and they succeeded without him.
I mean,
I think it's a toss-up once you get past
it's a-
Laurie. I think you can put anybody anywhere when you get past Laurie, depending on the night. Because
if we gonna go by that logic, I might throw Zion a little lower if we going by that logic because the Pelicans, with or without him, are in the same spot right now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they succeed. They just be there because he was good enough to get them there, then he dies magically, unfortunately.
And that's a problem.
That's a problem they in on.
But because of his talent alone, I
that's why I
still have him up that high.
Because
but I ain't gonna lie, like he got another season to not really be on shit, bro. I ain't finna be worried about Zion no more.
I think Zion cool. I think he had to deal with the health reasons. I also think, nigga, they just got a coach that could probably coach them. Like it's just so much that goes into it. Like I don't think it's necessarily bad. Their team is not structured around Zion dominating. Like who is giving that nigga the ball? Nigga, CJ was playing point guard majority of the season. Like you just asked a lot. Brandon Ingram, niggas used to call him mini KD. That was disrespectful to KD, bro.
I think Ingram probably be out of there soon anyway.
They ain't paying the money. they ain't giving the money, so he either gotta take less money or he gone too. But nobody wants to pay for Ingram. So
somebody end up paying for it. Somebody always does.
Overpay for him, but at the same time, Ingram's the person where Ingram's greatest curse is he's good, but he's not amazing yet. He's good at a little bit of everything, but he's not great at something that really separates him. That's just what it is. Like that, he's cursed like that. And so it's like you could be okay, but he doesn't have that skill where it's just like I'm gonna use this when all hell breaks loose. That's
it's not like he has like a super defensive intangible or something like that, or like he's specifically like he's your go-to like spot up shooter or something like that. Like he does a little bit of those, like you said, a little bit of everything, but nothing specifically is like he's like A+ in that range.
He's legit a B, like not a B- or a B+, but he's a B at everything. Like,
but that's why I also think he should be on another team anyway, a team that may be able to get more out of him.
No, he's a third option, fourth option player.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like a team that kind of needs something like that, maybe. I just don't think that it's the spot with him in New Orleans right now. I don't think it's going to pan out, especially if they already not finna pay him. You know, that means they don't care no way.
But either way, Zion just needs to stay healthy. That's the main story with that team. But who would you go? You stopped at 7 day draft. I think day draft. But there you go. He's back. I think you stopped at 7.
I don't really care no more. It's interchangeable at that point.
Yeah.
I think the power forward position literally goes who's the dirtiest player in the game at that point. Sometimes after you get past the stars, it goes to who out there really going
who put niggas on their ass for a rebound.
Who's the power forward for the Celtics?
Jason Tatum, technically.
That's all I gotta say.
Technically, even though I view him as a small forward, he's a true small forward. But yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, overall, power forward. This was not that one was the least fun I had. Small forwards, that's gonna be funny next week. But yeah, that's it in terms of basketball. So we gave you guys 20 minutes basketball talk. Something needs to happen because this is getting a little boring in terms of no basketball right now. But either way,
when does preseason start?
I think another couple of weeks.
Yeah, soon. I think October.
Yeah, another couple of weeks. But yeah, either way, bon voyage. Anyway, so we'll proceed on. We'll go straight into wrestling. Wrestling once again has been very popping right now. So let's go ahead and just get the company that nobody cares about the most, but what they got going on. So it's been pretty much, it was a news report came out that Variety plans on announcing AEW's TV deal within the next week or two. Um, from what I'm hearing, it is a 4-year deal with a 3 years guaranteed, and they're getting upwards of 170 million, which is like double the original TV deal. Which, compared to WWE, that's pennies, pretty much. But for AEW, that's a pretty significant jump, making them the second. Which in the article that I read, it stated specifically makes them the second uh, biggest TV deal for a wrestling company behind WWE, which once again is a huge difference because you could probably use WWE's previous TV deals and be like, this is nothing. So, but either way, shout out to AEW. They're still gonna be with Warner Discovery. God bless Warner Discovery because Warner Discovery. In their constant fumbling. There's no mentions of it going to Max, which is the more frightening thing, pretty much from what I'm hearing. Even pay-per-views still aren't, so still details are still sketchy, but they will be on TNT, TBS, and True TV will be added to the AEW TV package as well. So shout out to True TV. You're gonna watch an AEW on there. And still they're trying to shop for a fourth TV show on a broadcast network, which they're trying to shop to Fox. But that show will allegedly be trying to be, well, if it's Fox, it will be on like FS1, which, come on now. But yeah, so AEW, they're trying to do, they got their TV deal, but it's not what Tony Khan wanted. So from what I'm hearing, he had to settle a little bit, hurt his soul a bit. But thoughts?
Shout out to them. I ain't really got
I
no
mean,
thoughts.
you still on TV, man. You still on a major network still, so that's still good.
I thought
in
they were
itself.
gonna hit up Destination America for a second, bro. So shout out to them.
TV.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. If they hold Shebang get moved to True TV, that's all I gotta say. But I don't know. 3 shows is crazy. I mean, 4 shows is crazy if they trying to do that shockwave thing that they trademarked.
Yeah.
Insane. Because like Dynamite is the only one people watch. I think Collision just did like 200K. Now, all depends on what you comparing the numbers to. If you compare the numbers to what they were back then, it's lower. If you compare the numbers to what other people are watching on TV, I don't know. But like, I think shout out to them. More people gonna make more money. More people gonna get better deals. And that's all really us fans should worry about when it comes to wrestling is their favorite wrestlers getting the bag, hopefully. But yeah, shout out to them. I know internet niggas are doing victory laps and stuff, and it's just like 50 Cent said when Diddy was riding a bicycle. I'm pretty sure that joint ain't got no seat on it. No need for you to ride your favorite wrestling company the way people do these days. It's kind of insane. So, yeah.
Tyler, your thoughts?
Like I said, it's just good that they still on a major network. Honestly, all you can do is just keep trying to make your product better, man. Stop trying to focus on. It's more, especially when it comes to trying to add this next show. Quality is always going to be better than quantity in this space. Quality should be the main goal. Make what you currently have quality television the best to your ability every week. Keep the fan base that you got at least, still happy, but keep trying to branch out and make the strides that you need to make the naysayers, fans. That's really all you could do.
I agree. For me, like I said, I'm happy for them. Like, I'm not surprised they got the deal. Numbers wise, once again, I'm not shocked. I'm just looking at the profitability. And yeah, like no matter how you like in terms of what's left on Turner TV networks. You lost the NBA. You still got it this season, but in terms of this is probably what your second, third, well, outside of syndicated shows. I'm not counting syndicated shows like whatever the show that lead up that I don't watch like people. And
Like you say what?
the syndicated show. What's that show that comes on that leads up to a Dynamite every week?
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, there we go. I don't watch Big Bang Theory. I'm black. So
Yeah, that's reruns.
exactly. Syndicated reruns. I'm not counting those, but in terms of original TV shows, this is probably this AEW, especially Dynamite specifically, is to them is a value because of the ratings they do, despite the numbers dropping weekly. But it does solid ratings. It gets people going. It consistently does social media trending numbers either way. But well, I get the value that they hold for WB Discovery. It's just not what people should think it is either way. Now, this is my main issue with the fourth show. You see Collision not doing too well, especially because the time that it comes on a Saturday, prime time Saturday, worst thing you could ever do because most people are doing something between 7 and 10 o'clock on Saturdays. Plus, you're competing with WWE pay-per-views once a month. That's the issue. Rampage is Rampage. I think that at this point, they satisfy with whatever Rampage does. It does what it's supposed to do. Adding a fourth show when you already have wrestling day every day of the week, you added another show that fans aren't very watching. My main thing is why couldn't this show be something like ROH instead of another AEW based show?
They never cared about Ring of Honor. They just got that shit just to say it.
I don't think it's not that they don't care about Ring of Honor. I think Ring of Honor is its own. It's not AEW. Ring of Honor is its own company that Tony Khan runs as well. That coincides with AEW. So when you package in Ring of Honor, it's not like you package AEW and Ring of Honor. You packaging both. Kind of like how you separate Raw from SmackDown to an extent. So asking for a Ring of Honor TV deal is separate from asking for an AEW thing.
I get it.
Because like even though you'll see because people see Ring of Honor as their NXT, it's not. Ring of Honor is just literally another promotion Tony Khan runs that he bought, that he runs with AEW. And again, I think like if Ring of Honor get a show, if it don't get a show, like Ring of Honor died years ago. Yeah. It's actually a blessing Tony Khan people still acknowledge it because WWE was gonna buy it just for its tape library. and
that would have been their main benefit of having it. Like,
yeah, just a tape library. They got all the tapes and stuff. But like other than that, like it's nobody. That shit. I think you're supposed to watch that shit on the app.
And even then, you gotta.
Nobody watching it, bro. So
I get it. It's just still. You could have done something. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but either way.
Ooh, again, Destination America.
Yes.
TV? No, I think TV changed. So I don't even know if they want to run it.
Zeus Network, man. Look, man, put it.
How about Zeus? Yeah, all right.
Let Athena wrestle after Baddies East. G, come on, man. The culture needs to establish it. Just the
women
be hilarious.
The women gonna get mad as shit when they was watching their Baddies East marathon, and they see goddamn AEW pop in the middle of that. They gonna be mad.
They gonna see Mercedes say some shit and be like, "What?" That'd be hilarious. The streets need it, man. But anyway, shout out to AEW. Shout out Tony Khan. You're doing a thing. Moving on, more into and just moving on to AEW taking L's. Motor City Machine Guns is going to the WWE, confirmed by PW Insider, whatever, one of them assholes. So Motor City Machine Guns will be going to WWE. Still rumored that they would debut on the NXT premiere, possibly. Who knows? They could go on the main roster bound. Who knows? Either way, shout out to them. Or even at this point, it's kind of rumored that this was a collision course. It's official now, so we'll see where things go for them. Shout out to them though. Getting that WWE run.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they was gonna go. But shout out to them. I don't like the NXT thing, but it's an easier way for people to get to know who they are when you go through the NXT route. They're old, so it's kind of stupid to me. But then again, the Good Brothers are down there sometimes too. So I think they're going to build that tag team division up some more. Shout out to Axum and what's his name?
Nathan Frazier.
They did what they possibly can in that situation. I think they won't be there that long though. I think you need them on the main roster to rebuild whatever that tag team situation is. I'm so salty the New Day didn't win those belts. I understand there's a story going on with them that I believe leads to Big E returning. But
collision course. We'll discuss that in detail.
but I don't think they're going to be there that long. Shout out to them though. They making. Hey, you pay me main roster money to sit in Florida for a couple months. Oh wait, they on the road now. Never mind. But you pay me main roster money to just help wrestle rookies. Cool. Like, shout out to that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, what's that? Tyler, your thoughts on the Motor City Machine Gun?
They said they're slated to go down to NXT?
It's pretty much is guaranteed that they're gonna start down.
I mean, it makes sense considering what they got going on with TNA right now. You know, that's an easy, bridge to keep that, whole situation going too. I don't see them being down there for a long time. They're definitely going to be a team that I see on the main roster probably sometime next year. I think it's cool. That's the only destination they really haven't been to in their career. I don't think they've showed up on AEW before.
Nope.
No. So, I mean,
I think they did show on AEW.
Maybe was it at the original All Ins or something?
I don't know if it was like the original Island. I don't know if it was a Forbidden Door, but I think they did. I think they did show up. Hold on.
I don't really see anything. Wait. Lethal Motor City Machine Gun on the AEW. Hey. Yeah, so back in 2022, they did pop up on AEW.
Yeah, because you remember, they had a partnership with
Impact
when they first really started.
Yep.
They really didn't.
When they first started, and then around a little bit in the beginning, they had something going on. Then they just said, "All right, we're done with this shit. We move on."
So Kenny Omega dropped the belts. They need to go back after that.
They're like, "All right, cool, peace." Anyway, but shout out to them getting that.
Yeah, I think for them, it's probably definitely a good money move for them. That's the only spot they really haven't won a tag team belt in. So, that's probably just maybe that's another personal goal that they want to do if they want to get a WWE tag team reign underneath their belt.
Definitely. And let's go ahead and move on to the thing that got the internet going, the computers puning. We have SmackDown started season premiere last Friday. That came with a new logo, and a new logo on top of a new intro song by Meg Thee Stallion and some Japanese dude. Uh, Pretty much that got people a little triggered, but either way, shout out to Meg getting that WWE bag. With that announcement came also WWE. Pretty much they want to use more licensed music in the Def Rebel as well. No, they won't renew that contract as well. So a lot of wrestler things will
Where they
either
even find them niggas at?
they found them. Either way, they won't be. They'll probably get AEW money, unfortunately. But with that said, this led to a lot of discourse. One of people saying why can't we get wrestling tunes back? Why is hip hop infiltrating wrestling and all the other? We need more metalhead and heavy rock tunes and stuff for pretty much. And I was just like, rock ain't the only music that we grew up on when hearing wrestling, especially when one of Raw's best things was technically a pop sounding rock song. So what are we doing here? And then even one of SmackDown's most notable themes had hip hop vibes to it. So what are we doing? But either way, people acting weird about it. Meg got the money. It's not a bad song. It's gonna grow on people because I don't like every Raw SmackDown intro. Some of y'all favorites I might not like, to be honest, even though I think Raw's legit undefeated. But either way, discourse around it got real nasty. Black people was happy. Some black people wasn't. Tyler being one of them. And yeah.
I wasn't necessarily mad about it. I just didn't think that the song itself fit the show. But
Hey, man, that's a little racist coded. What you mean by that?
Exactly.
shit just don't fit.
Hey, so many niggas will say it don't got that wrestling vibe. What the fuck does it mean? I don't know what it
Just
means.
don't. I don't know. It just.
I'm not down.
You know how like you.
I'm
You
not
know how
down
like
with
you hear like they make like those what if this song was over this show? That's kind of what it sounded like, and it didn't fit.
I again, like, I just think everything has a vibe to be presented with it. So I think that when they debuted that song on the USA, it's a licensed song with the biggest artists. I think they was going for more of like, we're the most popular, the biggest attraction. Because you got to remember, this nigga Triple H wear iron crosses places and stuff like that. Nigga Motorhead till he died. Went to folks' funeral. I think that was more of just showing how big they are as a company and as a wrestling like kingdom, like, and so, and the reason I say it's racist coded just because the amount of white people come out the woodwork and say this hip hop stuff don't fit wrestling, even though it's not really a hip hop song, it's a rap. I mean, a hip hop song. It's a
Like that. Like it don't have nothing to do with the fact that it's a rap song. I just didn't think that's hip song.
Like I'm mad at you. I'm not gonna listen to the song on my days off or something like that, or when I'm not watching wrestling. I don't even think I still hold the song fully. But that song just debuted number 1 on the chart this week.
I mean, shout out to that though. That's good.
WWE stupid. It like they I think they're extremely calculated on what they doing, and they're more calculated on how they're moving as a business now than ever before of showing trends like having Metro Boomin start this whole like bad blood thing with Cody Rhodes, him being from Atlanta and Metro being a wrestling fan, and is Metro from Atlanta? I don't know.
Yeah, he's from Atlanta, yeah.
But they start this whole bad blood thing coming right off of the Metro with the Future stuff in suits and ties, just like the they not like us. I mean, not they not like us. We don't trust you thing. Like, I think they got their ear more towards popularity than thinking everything what wrestling should be. And I think that's perfect for what WWE is trying to do. They trying to say what wrestling could be instead of what wrestling should be. Because if that's the case, then if we should just go everything fit wrestling, I think it's gonna tune a lot of niggas out. I think like
where AEW goes wrong in a lot of areas.
Yeah, I think like even with music, like mind you gotta find a rock song. And I don't know if people know that right now, but rock is not the most popular genre as it once was even 10 years ago. So you gotta find a rock song.
It's legit country, pop, and rap.
Yeah, I mean niggas like I'm pretty sure a lot of people that's palm color wouldn't be man a Jelly Roll song on the intro to SmackDown. But I think the best way you can do it, a big face of SmackDown, especially they women are big, like Jade and Bianca are a big part of like SmackDown being as big as they are. I'm pretty sure they generate a lot of money for them. It just has a bigger impact having Meg and I think that nigga name is Rom or something like that make that song than you finding a rock song that's actually popular, that's not old as crap, that you gotta pay a crap ton of money to have every week.
Yeah, that's another reason why they I think they even brought that up at one point when they were talking about like why they don't have what's buddy name that used to do their things, Jim Johnson or whatever, because he used to have like connects with some of them bands and stuff, and they was like telling them like they wasn't getting what they was really thinking they should get for whatever the contract situation is. So that's why a lot of them that kind of phased out eventually anyway.
Right. I think people talk about Jim Johnson. I think folks are retired. I don't think you want to do wrestling music anymore. I don't think it's an easy thing to make a theme that fits a wrestler and a style and a motif. I mean, Death Rebel was getting away with a crimes. Like them niggas should be arrested when this is all said and done. But I think whatever they do, I don't think we're gonna see people coming out and I think we ain't gonna see Roman Reigns come out to Mini Man, or we're not gonna see Austin Theory come out to I Be Popping Bottles.
That's still.
But I do think we're gonna see them work with real music writers to make a song for big time wrestlers. Now the small people still will have
generic number one
in a generic song. But if we ever get Malachi Black back in the E, can they purposely add CFO? Can we get that song back, bro? Please. That was half of Aleister Black motif was that goddamn song, bro.
That was the aura.
Yeah. Like you said, it's got to be somebody that's worth spending that money for.
Yeah.
I rock with Aleister Black.
Yeah. Literally, we was chanting demonic so-and-sos with that song. It was fire.
Nigga, I had that on my playlist. That's what was coming out the gospel music, bro. I swear to God. That's what was coming out the gospel music, man. Like, I was locked in to Aleister Black theme. Bro.
Hey, look, man. That's still one of the biggest crimes Vince McMahon ever committed was releasing Aleister Black. G. We and even then, the man going to AEW and being in prison at this point, that's prison for him. G. It was like, that's unfortunate. But either way, hey, reality.
Bro, body breaking down over there. Hopefully he gets healthy, but that's the reason why they say that's the reason we don't see him as much, because he don't be as healthy. So,
hey man, Zelina, free your man, G.
Huh?
Zelina need to fire them lawyers, G. Free mans, G. Free the mans, G.
Oh yeah, I ain't too sad about folks. Folks do wake up to Selena Vega every day. Niggas like me can't do that, bro. Look, bro. Nigga like me have a Selena Vega money. Y'all wouldn't even be on this podcast, nigga. What? I'm locked in. Nigga, what?
Leave me be, bro. I'm good.
She making WWE money and she fine. Locked in. Hey, hey, Trill, I sent you the invite. Okay, that's what I'm putting in the chat. Okay. Like, what? Nigga, I'm locked in. I'm gonna send a lock emoji. Nigga, I'm locked in, bro. Hey, no, you don't see me on church on Sundays and Wednesdays because I got jobs and gods to serve. But other than that, I'm locked in, bro. You ain't seeing me no more, man. I might be online, I might not be, but I'm locked in. And gotta put like at least 4 of them. At least 4 of them have a little 4 trails. At least 4. Keep them down for a little while, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, locked in, bro. Locked in, man.
No, I respect it though. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Anyway, so also this is where the discourse got worse. We're gonna wrap this part up with this. Then the news comes out that Mercedes Moné, also known as Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
This is where I think the dirt sheets got a little nasty here. This is where I was like, y'all a little too hard, man. So that there was a deal between Meg and AEW that slipped through the cracks, and people was like, "Oh my God, WWE did X, Y, and Z." It's called, hey, y'all wasn't willing to pay that Megan check.
I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
Me neither.
I can't
believe it.
I can't fathom when I say this, bro. One, how in the what? Ain't nobody that freaking petty. 1, 2, I want to work with Meg Thee Stallion and WWE within a freaking week span, get a song cleared, licensed, have Megan Thee Stallion do all that, and it pops up on SmackDown. Come on, they didn't come up with the effing thing for the season premiere of SmackDown within a week.
Nope,
Like,
it don't work. It don't
Somebody
work.
for Mercedes Kim threw some dirt at a dirt sheet and they picked it up, bro.
Yep.
Like you just gotta be honest with that stuff, bro. Like I looked at the news and I'm like, one, because I saw the Mercedes thing, and I was like, and I saw the Meg thing, I laughed because I'm like, that's crazy. 2, this does not mean that they would never work with each other ever again just because of a theme song for a SmackDown. Like, how can a song, they don't own Meg Thee Stallion. They don't own that song. So how can that one song stop Meg from doing something with another company when all WWE did was license a song? There's no, the WWE said, we're going to pay you money not to go over there and wrestle with Sasha Banks.
That's like them saying, oh, since Snoop went over and did that, he had that appearance on AEW, he ain't gonna show up at another WrestleMania. You think they wasn't gonna have him show up at WrestleMania in LA?
WrestleMania afterwards?
Like,
Shaq had a whole match.
I gotta start using your brain meats.
Shaq had a whole match for Cody Rhodes on Dynamite. You think they not gonna use Shaq when they need to use Shaq again? Nigga, it's not even just about using the brain. This is what I mean by, like, bro, they do this tribalism stuff, bro. This tribalism stuff is killing them more than it's killing the other company, bro. Because you come out and you throw in these work, bro, there was no deal.
At all.
Rumblings is different from something about to happen. You could be like, hey, Sasha could be like, hey, I want to do a wrestling match with you. And man could be like, okay, my people will talk to your people. That's not a deal happening. That's not rumblings.
That's a conversation.
A conversation.
And then factor in that how this comes out. And if I'm Meg's people, I'm like, so y'all trying, look, she already is like the most, she gets the people going.
Yeah.
She's provocative. Whether it's because of the court case, because of her music, and because of other things. She's provocative. So image-wise, you want to try to keep her up as much as possible. So you hear, from the other company, from her homegirl that she works at, and you like, oh, so this is how her fan base gets down. We're definitely not going to work with y'all because y'all kind of playing messy over there, and we don't do that because we already trying to keep her image high. She just hosted the VMAs, going to be present elsewhere. Whatever goes on, she's going to be very present. And y'all trying to bring her down to little internet games on social media. Yeah, you all they don't understand. That's the type of stuff that closes doors from working with the bigger people.
I'm pretty sure a good majority of that part of the fan base would not even know who Megan is if they hadn't met up at wherever event that they met up at.
That was Crunchyroll. The
Crunchyroll thing, right?
Yeah.
If it wasn't because of that, this would not even be a topic right now.
Man, you got to think in a superstar mindset, which Megan Thee Stallion is. Her ass is not watching AEW weekly. Her ass is probably not watching WWE weekly. I think she was just recently on tour, making songs and videos and stuff like that. She saw a check and she cashed it.
Yep,
that's it. This ain't no. And then, let's be completely honest. If it was true that WWE snaked Meg Thee Stallion from AEW, how the hell is you letting you get shot? If a nigga robbed me, you think I'm about to go on the internet and say this nigga robbed me? I was supposed to do this and he robbed me. No. What that nigga say?
Worse. Makes you look worse.
That nigga got shot and he ran to the ground. If I get shot, I'm gonna stand to the jam in my hand. Nigga, lock in. Like if this is if you consider yourself got done dirty, I can't fathom you're crying. Why would you let the internet? You think these niggas gonna rise up and be like F WWE? Most niggas are gonna laugh at you. You got robbed.
Especially non-wrestling fans. Especially a very loud fan base that Meg's fan base is. They're protected of it.
This is the stuff that, like, this is the stuff that bodies me with when they go to Sheets. Like, I think about it 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. However long ago that CM Punk stuff was, right?
Oh, yeah.
You run to Dave and them to tell this stupid story about your most profitable act and proceed to do the whole Hangman Page going to business for herself thing. Not trying to talk about it, I try to take sides. You F up that situation to get the biggest wrestling star that's not named Cena, Roman, or some retired WWE legend to basically be on top of your company for the foreseeable future, selling out shows, $1 million gates the moment he stepped through the door because niggas love Punk. You jeopardize that for what? Nothing. And ever since then, hate to be that guy, but now you don't learn from this situation of going to them Sheets just to get your stand base riled up and call Big Bad WWE Big Bad over nothing. Niggas not gonna care about that theme song 2 weeks from now. It's just gonna be a SmackDown theme.
Yep.
It's really stupid. I don't care. If somebody come on this, look at our podcast and try to fact check us and say, no, this really happened, they really stole it.
If they really did, what are you specifically going to do about it yourself?
Not even that. This is a double-edged sword. Because if you lied and said they stole her, and we had something in the works, they never lied. If y'all had something in the works, and they stole her, nigga, why you couldn't keep her?
Right.
Why? If I take a nigga, if I rob a nigga, like I said, and the nigga go tell people on Facebook, Daytrail just robbed me, I'm out of money. Niggas ain't gonna be like, let's go get Trail. Niggas gonna be like, why you let him rob you?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me?
What do you want us to do?
Niggas still out there. What are we gonna do?
It's him flexing right now.
I think lock in. AEW is really for the sickos, bro. It's really for the sickos. I like niggas over there. Pause. No Diddy. I rock with niggas over there. But it really is for the sickos, bro. That's kind of crazy to me, man.
They sick in the head.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to generalize it because there's some good wrestlers. I don't think Tony Khan is a bad person whatsoever. They put on great matches. They do a lot of good stuff, but it just seemed like every single thing is like a little brother issue, bro. Like they bullying me, and I'm like, nigga, man up. My brother John Jones elbowed me in the face one day while we was play fighting. You know what I did? My lip was split open like this. Big bump on her. You know what I did? Didn't go to my mama and say, "Mom, brother, hit me, man. He hit me in my lip." I punched that nigga back. Like, lock in, bro.
Fight back.
You get treated like a little. It's like you getting treated like rip. Niggas with no allegiance to this wrestling shit stuff is gonna laugh. Cause like me, I have no allegiance to the E. Nigga, I owe my life to Vince McMahon or Triple H. I ain't got no allegiance to AEW. I owe my life to whatever the Tony Khan doing or whatever bump he's hitting. My nigga, I look at this and just be like, you're playing yourself. If you had Megan Thee Stallion, where was she? She should have been in all in. Like if you haven't. Mercedes been there for almost a year now, coming in January or February or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Lock in. Y'all supposed to been at her. Nigga, y'all ratings are garbage. Get on the show. Probably people will tune in. But crying on the internet, that's just stupid to me, bro. It's just stupid.
Yep. Just leave it at that, man.
Y'all niggas look like Spike Dudley in the early 2000s, man.
Hey, man. That's crazy.
Getting hit with botched tables and stuff.
That's crazy. They are, and that's crazy. But let's go ahead and move on. So, WWE things. We're about 2 weeks away from Bad Blood, and things is really boiling up right now. This past week on SmackDown, the season premiere, we got the great Cody versus Solo match, part 2 that we didn't ask for nor wanted. But I will say this: the steel cage made it a better match. It made it a lot better of a match. Shout out to the person who tweeted when Cody did the jumping off the top of the cage spot. They said Cody would have did a moonsault if this was anybody else, and I cried.
Bro,
I thought he was gonna do the
same thing. I'm like, Cody about to do this moonsault because we was at Cam Gym Friday, right? We was at Cam Gym. Cam's whatever gym he goes to, on the treadmills, they got the TV screen.
The LA Fitness in Hyde Park.
I think so.
Yeah.
They got the TV screens, right? TV screen. So I'm on a treadmill watching wrestling. I'm like, shoot, Cody on this cage. I'm getting hyped. He about to flip off this thing. I remember Solo was in that ring. I was like, this nigga about to do a splash, bro. And I'm about to get heated. And he can't splash. And I was so pressed. Like, oh my God, bro. I can't wait till this bloodline stuff over. Send Solo back to NXT. Make that nigga a tag team or something like that. I don't know. Ship that nigga to Hollywood with Roman and The Rock or something, bro. We Gucci.
Yo, that's crazy.
When it comes to Solo, bro.
Hey man,
You don't like that nigga, man.
I'm a pop when Jacob take over, bro. But anyway, but yeah, so we had that match. It was better. It was a better match overall. Cody did the best he could, but it was a better match. We went from a 2.5.
He at least bled for him.
It went from a 2.5 to a 3.2 out of 5. So it was a easier match to digest. Anyway, so we get the match. Cody wins, of course. We proceed to get the bloodline cinema aspect. We whoop that nigga ass. Roman appears. A1 production. Man walked in that cage, closed that gate, and said, all right, man, I'm on y'all ass, G. Whoop their ass. Then we pretty much get in the and then they start jumping him, and then Cody helped, and then they clear house. Great moment. Proceeds. What happens next? Everything else is wrapped around Cody and Roman, and put what Solo running the nigga out is saying, hey, bro, me and Jacob versus them in Bad Blood. Oh, cool. Because we was definitely wondering, who's Cody going to fight at Bad Blood at his hometown? Is it going to be a championship match? No. Anyway, Cody goes up to, walks in Nick Aldis' office and say, hell no. I'm done. Finito. I was like, cool. I ain't mad at it. Roman, I'm going to speak to the people. Well, we haven't heard from Roman talk since The Rock kept talking over him all during the WrestleMania run. So we don't even know how Roman feels about anything at this present moment. Fast forward to SmackDown, which was a solid episode of SmackDown, by the way. Shout out to them. Roman pops up, and we hear Roman talk. And pretty much that nigga said, hey, this is still my show, man. Cody comes out and says, hey, bro, this ain't your home no more. This is my house. But thank you for coming to my ring, bro. Good looking. Bloodline comes out. They clear house. They sign a contract. We get Roman and Cody versus Jacob and Solo at Bad Blood. Thoughts?
Kind of figured it was happening. I didn't think we was getting a Cody championship match at Bad Blood, considering everything that's been going on. They definitely wanted Roman to be there in some capacity. So this makes the most sense for the both of them. You get both of them on the card. You continue this storyline going into Survivor Series the following month. Yeah, it's kind of predictable. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I didn't think that The Rock and sorry, I'm thinking ahead right now. I didn't think that Roman and Cody was gonna team up against Jacob and Solo. Mind you, I hate it because Solo in the match. I think if it was literally anybody else other than Solo, I think we would have had one of the greatest matches in Bad Blood history right there. But now everybody got to work at the pace of Solo.
With Tama, we've been having a great match.
Bro, niggas Solo sucks.
Speaking of him, I can't wait till they let Tama Tonga go off and do what he want to do by himself or something, because he could probably do more by himself too.
Look, ain't even gonna hold you. I rock with Tonga Loa more than I rock with Solo, bro. And bro sometimes forget he worked up. Like,
Hey man, Camacho,
Solo's
man.
so garbage to me, bro. Like, and it's not even just on pure jokes and hate thing. I really think the niggas should have stayed at NXT. But we might see Jimmy and Bad Blood. I never thought people would care so much about a damn Uso in my life. But we might see Jimmy and Bad Blood. 9 out of 10, I think the Uso reunion is coming really soon. I think we're gonna lead into. I don't know if they're gonna wait for Jay and Jimmy to reunite at Mania, or it's gonna be like a Rumble thing or something like that. But it's definitely happening at like a pay-per-view. Them doing a tag match together, and I'm gonna thank God, bro. I might do a praise dance, bro. I might ask Pastor, can I do a praise dance at church on a Sunday? Let them niggas go back to a tag team. Not because I'm a Uso fan. Because I just gotta thank God them niggas not solo wrestling no more. I ain't never gotta see a Jey Uso spear ever again in a solo match. I ain't gotta worry about this nigga super kicking me to death. Them two niggas ain't gotta have a match no more. Oh my God. Thank Jesus. Like, shout out to that. So hopefully they come back by Mania, get this tag team stuff rolling, back to being the best tag team ever in WWE eyes. Let's get it. But shout out to Roman coming back. The nigga aura is undeniable. I hate using the word aura, but ain't no other way for you to describe Roman Reigns. It really ain't. It really ain't. So shout out to Roman. Shout out to Cody for carrying Solo into somewhat of a match. And yeah, and shout out to Jacob. One, the niggas cowards. Jacob should have flipped off that damn cage. I don't care if Roman was coming. Roman could have came afterwards. Pause. No diddy. But he should have flipped off that damn cage.
That man, no. What made it funny was I'm like, hey, Roman just out here kicking all their ass outside the cage. He walked in.
Where's Jacob at?
They told the cameraman don't look up because that nigga was climbing out the cage.
That man just standing there like, oh, okay.
He's damn, can't do it.
Solo, I'm sorry. Yeah. Look, that man. I'm pretty it was a dead camera, a dead walker that said, "Solo, I'm sorry, man, not yet."
But they do kind of look like a different group without him, though. Like it really is showing a lot more. Like when they just that little instance that they had on NXT prior to last week's SmackDown, they just looked better without him.
Oh, I agree. I definitely do. And like, hey, that's why I said, look, when Jacob take over, I can't wait. It's going to be hilarious. Y'all get ready for that.
It's another rumor going around because they said they signed Armando Estrada to a Legends deal. They're saying, it's a possibility he be some, just a rumor that he may be some sort of new wise man for this version of the bloodline. I could see it working, but not while Solo is still like this pseudo tribal chief character. It's not. It's too much of it don't work because Solo's trying to be both, and it's not working. You gotta pick one or the other.
Yeah, we'll see. I ain't putting much stock on. Yeah, but shout out to Armando Estrada getting that WWE Legends contract. But yeah, so moving.
I also think they signed a lot of Legends contracts because of the Netflix deal too. I think they want to have a lot of people pop up.
More than likely, it's that. Hold on one second. But Tyler, talk about what else happened on SmackDown.
Oh, so there was a promo battle between it was Bayley and Naomi challenging Nia and Tiffany Stratton. Basically, they challenged them to a tag match next week because Bayley wants another shot at the women's title. I think Naomi may have been vying for a shot herself, but basically next week it's a tag match with a stipulation at the end of it. If Bailey, I think it's whoever pins
Whoever gets
from Bailey or Naomi's team gets the title match, or Bailey gets the title match. Whoever gets pinned on Naomi or Bailey's team has to leave SmackDown if they lose.
Yep. So pretty much, it's set up in a way somebody's getting banished.
Yeah. Another theory that came up out of that was Naomi eats the pin and gets sent to Raw, and that's where it helps bring Jimmy and Jay back together.
Huh? How did that work?
Because maybe she runs into Jay and be like, "Hey, you ain't talked to your brother in a minute, man."
She barely interacts with him storyline wise.
Yeah, that's just what the internet's saying. That's what something I saw. I don't really care for it.
Jay Uso come out, help Roman Reigns, the final of SmackDown. I mean, Jimmy come out, help Roman Reigns, the final of SmackDown. Brother, I'm sorry. Let's make up. Them niggas make up. And I can praise this in the goddamn church. I'm a spaz, bro. These niggas. I don't care. About whatever storyline they trying to do with Jay coming back. Nigga, come back. It's Jay goddamn Uso.
All right, man.
It's Goat Rikishi, by the way. Hey, Jay Uso should have a world championship, but no, he shouldn't. No, fucking shouldn't.
Honestly, like they don't have to do nothing like that anyway. You can make it real simple.
Hey, look, man.
Welcome back, Jimmy Uso. I'm sorry, brother. Let's take niggas back to the Uso penitentiary. Pause.
Easy.
And there we go.
I know.
I will literally backflip. I don't know how to backflip. I will backflip. I will record it. Okay.
That man gonna be in the spirit of the Lord, caught by the spirit and do a flip. I will cry tears, B. I will cry tears, B. You understand? But that's definitely an interesting dynamic because somebody's definitely getting banished to Raw. Some people saying it's Bailey.
Yeah, to be honest, what I was thinking was, I honestly do think it could be Bailey. I think maybe they need somebody else over there that they don't necessarily have to build up, that they can throw into the women's title picture over there. Because I don't see Rhea beating Liv for the world title. I think she don't get that belt back anytime soon.
Rhea Ripley is definitely in a Mania situation.
Yeah,
she definitely winning that belt back in Mania somehow. I don't think it's enough baby faces on SmackDown for Bayley to leave unless you turn Tiffany Stratton face on Nia, and Tiffany is not.
No, I don't think she has the face.
Charlotte coming back, y'all.
She's not the lovable face yet.
Charlotte coming back, y'all. It's happening. Collision course. Because you could do that. Naomi gets the title shot. You run her, Nia, for a little bit. Then,
the alternative is that one of them win and you give somebody the title shot too. So I don't necessarily think either of them have to lose. Neither.
Yeah,
Charlotte really is probably coming back.
Charlotte is coming back. G. Simple as that. Because as long as Bianca and Jade have them tag titles, literally, even though they did have an interaction with Nia and Tiffany, I don't think they pulling that trigger yet for Tiffany and Nia to clash with each other just yet. That might be more of a closer to like first Road to Mania type thing to occur. But we shall see. Moving on to Raw things. Raw was really good. This was a really good fun episode of Raw. Shout out to Gunther, pretty much telling Sammy, look, bro, I'm not going to fight you. I don't feel like it. And then also just the tension between him and what's my man's name?
Kaiser.
But I don't think they're ever gonna break up. It was just funny seeing Kaiser like, no, I've been thinking, and just proceeds to just whoop Sammy's ass. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, just the lead up with the Judgment Day, the interactions, just like with the Damien interaction with Liv was hilarious, but Finn's interaction with Rhea was golden. Him just outright saying, I was the diamond that told Dominic to go ahead and do his thing with Lev. I told him. I egged him on. I was like, gee, I'm in tears because it's Finn's accent that kills me. It's the strongest Irish accent ever. And Rhea just looked like, you're really an asshole. I was like, hey, Finn is. But him calling himself the demon that did it was hilarious. I respect it.
I'm the demon that did it.
I'm like, yeah, no, Demon Finn Balor takes L's all the time. But that was his first W in a long time. Shout out to Demon Finn getting the W. Also, I think it was confirmed that it's gonna be Finn and Damien at Bad Blood as well. So
yeah, I think that got confirmed last week too.
That got confirmed. So that we're getting that match. So shout out to that. But just those interactions was really hilarious to see throughout the night. And just Liv saying, hey, look, Damien, look, man, you ain't the big dog no more. And I was like, hey, she treated your ass. But those were good little interactions, especially moving on with the fall and recreating the Judgment Day, which ended up leading to the New Day versus Finn and JD. Good match. Chaos ensued. But the funny thing before that is Xavier telling Rhea and Damien and Jay, mind your business. They mind their business. Business was still minded by the LWO, drunk off Mexican Pride independents, ruining their chances of winning the tag titles. Which, come to find out, Kofi was the one that told LWO, watch our backs. Once again, not informing Xavier, what the hell is going on? Which led to a very big spat between them where Kofi said, hey, look, man, we have been the same since Big E been gone, G. It is what it is. And Xavier like, so you telling me that we ain't shit without Big E? And I was like, yep. Big E's about to come back. This is the most y'all mentioned that man by name for months.
Yeah.
So he's coming back. He's not literally. He might still pop up on the pre-show, but he's definitely about to make a return on TV in some capacity. Really so. Let's take a moment to discuss this. Trail, your thoughts on that interaction?
Yeah, I think Big E I think this leads to Big E coming back again. It's so hard to sell Xavier Woods as a solo heel when this nigga is the face of anything gaming on the WWE side. It's so hard, okay? And he's just naturally. I can't look at Xavier Woods and want to boo him. Even when like the New Day was heels, I looked at Xavier Wood, Kofi, and Big E, and I laughed because they was funny, and I don't even want to call them like chicken crap heels. They was just like they were mischievous, a little bit too funny. I like that.
Yeah, like, it's annoying heels.
Yeah, it's just annoying. So I just think if Big E come back, yeah, if it means him being back to wrestle, shout out to that. If he just a manager role for the New Day, shout out to that. I don't know, but I'm happy if it leads to that. If it leads to Xavier being a solo heel, hey, I don't know what Kofi or him gonna do after they feud, dog.
Yeah, because there's nothing, and plus neither one of them solo wise at their point. Well, Xavier, you could probably do a little more, but Kofi as a heel just makes no logical sense. Even when he was a heel early on, I was just like, all right, bro, what are we doing here? But yeah, overall though, keep them together. Let Big E do his thing as the reuniter, even if it means he's cleared. That'd be lovely too. But we see where this is going. But also, if there's a legit turn to it, hey, it's shocking, but I don't think they're gonna break up. It's a good way to add something to the New Day, especially with everything going on. Like it's been years and since they won tag titles and stuff like that. But I get it. It's a good way to keep them on TV too. Tyler, you there? All right, we lost Tyler. Oh, wait, you there? Yeah, we legit lost that man. But moving on the other things on Raw, the promo battle between Jay and my boy Braun Breaker. Yes, you was lagging, by the way.
I didn't know if I was the only one or not.
No, yeah, you was lagging crazy.
It's better now though.
Yeah, you good. All right, but your thoughts on New Day thing before we move on to the last thing?
I'm pretty much in line with what you guys said. You know, it'll be a very fun, nice surprise. You know, if Biggie is able to return to in-ring action and keep the group from breaking up and just continuing the New Day for as much longer as it can last. If not, even if he's just the voice of reason to just let them know, like, hey, you guys are just as good as we were as a trio, as a tag team, and you guys need to find that get it together and continue, not just for me, but continue for yourselves. You guys are still in ring, you can still go, so keep going. Yeah, that's all I got for that segment though.
All right. So, but I hope next week we do get the New Day versus LWA. Whoop them dudes' ass with culture. Make them pay for their sins. But anyway, then Jey Uso, Braun Breaker promo. That was actually really good. One of Jay's better promos. But Braun Breaker's reaction with the football career line was insane. That's definitely the reaction to dude. I'm like, bro, now I'm about to murder you. Like, that was just, he gave him the look of Scott Steiner of like, I might really just destroy your whole humanity. It can be hilarious, and I will respect it. But especially Daytrip, because he's definitely anti-Jey Uso as a single star. But so Braun proceeds to whoop his ass. He's breaking up. Also, shout out to the jacket that Braun Breaker had on this, but that was a raw ass jacket. Shout out to the Rick Steiner inspired jackets. But later on in the show, during the Dominic Damian Priest match, Jay comes out to assist after the Judgment Day come whooping their ass, and Braun that spear was immaculate.
The angle, everything was perfect.
Immaculate. That was beautiful. Like, that was a beautiful but impactful spear. Like, shout out to the camera. Shout out to the production team. Shout out to Braun Breaker. You show that man how to spear. Like, show him how to do it properly. That was beautiful. But Braun Breaker versus Jay's next week on Raw. One last thing that happened on Raw that was really great. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, where they just ran a roughshod. A human being got tossed. A random human being getting tossed is crazy. Shout out to that black dude being a plant at the moment, because that was hilarious. But getting randomly tossed into another human being is insane. And then they just continue to just destroy the building. I'm enjoying it. Just seeing them just beat the hell out of each other. It's rare that we get these moments. This is also the best that Braun Strowman has looked since returning, because that man's body falling apart like crazy.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Bronson Reed, and even just using this moment to make him look menacing again, That was the appeal of Braun Strowman. He was at least menacing. That when he first came out, I'm like, this dude really is falling apart. But shout out to Triple H, man. You're making him look good again. And Bronson Reed as well. But other than that, like anything you guys highlights before we wrap up?
Oh, they finally announced that Saturday night's main event will be coming back on December 14th.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding.
Shout out to that. I hope they do something.
A day Collision will not get watched.
Oh yeah, niggas probably mad. Like so I've really been online all day, so I don't really know if Muggs really was triggered by that. But
I don't think it's a weekly show.
It's on Saturday.
But I mean, I don't think it's going to be like a weekly, show or anything.
No,
like
it's a special. It's just a special event.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's gonna probably be a yearly thing. They most likely did it to keep the copyright on it, so hopefully they make something big out of it though.
Yeah, it'll be like
I mean, it's a good event to have considering you don't have a December pay-per-view.
Yep, that and then also be one of the final shows they do for the year because around that time.
That's when they give them their Christmas break, rightfully so.
Christmas break before they do their New Year, Madison Square Garden and stuff. But either way, so shout out to that. We'll see what we get from there. But let's get ready to wrap this up. We appreciate you guys for watching, listening. We greatly do. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share with the people. Let them know you're rocking with us. Make sure as well that you follow the Twitter page, 3S in the Ring, and follow the Facebook page, like the Facebook page, YouTube and Media as well. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Peace.